Hi everyone, and welcome back to our channel. We have one more episode today about the Recruitment Secrets by Cornerstone. Today we're going to talk about the phone, right?
Yeah, I mean, for me this is not really a secret, but I think judging by how a lot of people recruit out in the market, it might be. The secret is don't forget to use the phone.
Asshole. Smile and dial, and don't pick up your head until 1.
Simply.
Yeah, I think the phone should still be your number one tool to engage with clients and candidates. You know, I think these days, I think a lot of recruiters, they're becoming really over-reliant on email and messaging systems, you know, Slack and, you know, like WhatsApp, you know, in Japan Line, right? So I think certainly by messaging, there's no selling in messaging, right? It's just like it's a description of what you want or what the client wants. But there's no, you cannot sell on an email, you know. So I think it's really important that the sales process is handled over the phone.
Yeah. I think that's the key. So I think any situation where you actually need to sell, pick up the phone. That should be the first reaction. So, you know, a client rejects a candidate that you feel passionate about, pick up the phone.
Yeah.
Let's explain to the client why maybe they've misjudged this person. If a candidate sends you an email rejecting an interview or doesn't want a job, pick up the phone. If you think they're a good match, let's sell it to them over the phone. I think once you get into the habit of your first reaction being anything you need to sell, pick up the phone, you will make significantly more money than if you are operating just on email.
Pick up the phone.
And it's almost like a habit, and that's the secret to this, not the phone itself. The secret is getting into the habit of picking it up whenever you need to sell.
And I think in general, I think emails are a great tool to confirm things, you know. But even when you're confirming things, like let's say an interview, I think this is a very standard situation where a lot of people think, okay, I don't have to sell in this situation. It's just a question of confirming a date and a time where these two people can meet, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I think there is a lot of selling in that process, because especially in a very candidate-driven like Japan, where timing is and speed in process is extremely important.
Boom shot.
If you just let the two parties basically arrange the interview by themselves, you know, you might have a difference in a week or even 2 weeks in setting maybe that final interview that could give you an edge in actually winning the recruitment process. While if you pick up the phone and you actually coordinate yourself the interview arrangement, you might get an early appointment for that particular interview, and that will result in you actually winning and closing the deal.
How much you had to pay?
Against a competitor, right? So even in those things where you might think, hey, actually, you know what, I don't have to sell. You do have to sell. And if you can, you know, pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone.
I think in general, like every opportunity to call client and candidate is an engagement opportunity where, you know, you might, again, do something trivial like arranging an interview, but as part of that conversation, because you're good at asking open questions and find out about things, you might find out that, you know, the candidate has another interview that didn't tell you, maybe the client has another candidate that didn't really tell you or didn't come up in the previous conversations, and you certainly will not get that on an email conversation.
That's true. I just realised we said pick up the phone a lot. I bet our video editor's there's going to be loads of Wolf of Wall Street. Cut out. Yeah, memes. It's going to be ridiculous. So yeah, let's see what he does with it.
Okay.